8-Bit Dylan. Time for the intro to my videos. Just make weird noises with your mouth. Previously on Big Brother. The house seemed to be targeting Tiffany for the week as Scott continued into the veto as HOH. In a tough knockout veto competition, it was Amy Lee who won the power of veto and was able to pull herself off the nomination block. With this knowledge, Vixella concocted a plan to get the replacement nominee Parker out of the house. Using her vote cancellation power she got from the viewers, she backstabbed Kim and Shubble, negating their votes, and in a 4-1 vote, Parker Games was evicted from the Big Brother house. How will the house deal with this big move in the game? Find out now on Big Brother! Hello everyone and welcome to another spooky episode of YouTuber Big Brother. Tonight we start off with the HOH competition. And Scott, as outgoing HOH, you are not eligible to compete. Skelly Bear is very angry for you getting her friend out of this house, and so she wants her revenge. She has called upon her spooky allies to scare you silly in tonight's head of household competition. Alright guys, enough with the scary voice. So here's how this challenge is going to work. Each of the contestants is going to be paired off against another contestant, and they'll have to face the Reaper Gnome. The Reaper Gnome is going to show them something scary, and then a random roll will happen to determine whether or not the sim gets scared at that specific thing. The higher the mischief trait for each of the sims is, the higher the likelihood that they'll become brave in the face of danger. So any sims that have been joking around or playing any pranks in the house or just being goofy overall are more likely to be brave in the face of something scary. Once someone gets scared at something that the Reaper Gnome shows them, they'll be eliminated from the competition, and the person who is brave in the face of something scary will then move on to the next round. This will continue until there's only one person left, and that person will be crowned the head of household for this week. I hope you guys are ready for the competition, because Skelly Bear and her friends are ready for revenge. Alright, the first round of our competition is Kim versus Amy Lee. Alright, Kim, Amy Lee. The Reaper Gnome has something spooky to show you. Ooh, it's my sub count on YouTube. Oh, and it appears that my sub count has scared Amy Lee. I'm so sorry, Amy Lee. You've been eliminated from this competition. But Kim, you'll move on to the next round. Our next matchup is Preston Plays versus Tiffany. Almighty Reaper Gnome, what do you have in store for these two? Ooh, and it's a spooky looking pair of Crocs. Oh, and I'm so sorry, Tiffany, but it seems that the pair of Crocs really did put a spook in your step. I'm so sorry, Tiffany, but you've been eliminated from this competition. Preston Plays, you're moving on to round number 2. Next up is Shubble versus Vixella. Almighty Reaper Gnome, what spooky thing do you have in store for these two ladies? The YouTube comments section. Ooh. Oh, and I'm so sorry, Shubble, but it seems that the YouTube comment section just scares you too much. You have been eliminated from this HOH competition, and Vixella, you're moving on to round number 2. Our last round 1 matchup is Cutie Pie versus Jacksepticeye. Oh, spooky Reaper Gnome, what terrifying things do you have in store for these gentlemen? Ooh, my old YouTube videos. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jacksepticeye. My old YouTube videos seem to be too scary for you. Congratulations, Cutie Pie, you're moving on to round number 2. It's time for round number 2. We have Kim versus Preston. Let's see what the almighty Reaper Gnome has in store for the both of you. Ooh, homophobes. Oh, I'm sorry, Kim, but that was far too frightening for you. You have been eliminated from this HOH competition. Congratulations, Preston, you're moving on to the finals. Next up, we have Cutie Pie versus Vixella. Oh, powerful Reaper Gnome, what is the next scary thing you have in store? Ooh, making a typo in a tweet. Oh, I'm so sorry, Vixella, but just the thought of making a typo in a tweet was too scary for you. Congratulations, PewDiePie, you're moving on to the finals, and Vixella, you have been eliminated. It's time for the final matchup, PewDiePie versus Preston Plays. One of you will be the new head of household. Oh, frightening Reaper Gnome, what do you have for us right now? Ooh, embarrassing yourself in front of tons of people. Congratulations, that means PewDiePie is the head of household for this week and the bravest one in the house. PewDiePie, you're safe. You don't have to worry about getting eliminated this week. And oh my gosh, Reaper Gnome, we have to talk, girl, because in the daytime, you are not that scary. All right, we're gonna clean up this backyard and we're gonna see how the house guests react to learning PewDiePie is the head of household. I would say, Skelly Bear, that you got your revenge, sort of. I mean, the head of household is still kind of someone that got Parker out of this house, but, you know, you tried. You tried, Skelly Bear. You tried. Congratulations yet again to PewDiePie for winning the head of household competition. Why is everyone going upstairs? What the heck? Is there like a party happening up here? Okay, I don't know. So PewDiePie is an interesting one because PewDiePie, much like Vixella, is really up in the air when it comes to who exactly he's aligned with. Now, we do know about last week's episode where there was the shocking move by Vixella to cancel out Kim and Shovel's votes, despite Kim and Shovel being friends with each other, that we thought. Like Kim, Shovel, and Vixella being friends with each other. That's what we thought. But that might not be the case anymore. And we're not sure if PewDiePie is actually aligned with Vixella or if Vixella just kind of made a deal with him to make that plan go through. We're gonna have to find out over the course of this to find out whether or not PewDiePie is actually aligned with Vixella or if he's got some other plans in mind for what he wants to do with these nominations. It's tough because Kim and PewDiePie are really good friends. And so it was really weird to see PewDiePie work with Vixella. In fact, they're talking right now. To work with Vixella in order to change how these votes were gonna go. And poor Skelly Bear did not get the revenge that she wanted. Sadly, the person that won head of household was someone that voted for Parker Games to leave this house. So as for the have-nots, the 4 people that ended up losing first in this week's HOH competition were Amy Lee, Tiffany, Jacksepticeye, and Shovel. And so how this is gonna work is 3 of them have been randomly selected to become have-nots, and sadly, Amy Lee and Tiffany, you guys are have-nots yet once again, and Jacksepticeye is the 3rd have-not. So they're gonna have to sleep in the have-not room, and they're only gonna be allowed to eat those quick meals. So Shovel and PewDiePie might have a hesitant relationship with each other because Shovel knows that PewDiePie was part of that move to get Parker Games out of this house and not get Tiffany out because Tiffany was the clear target for the week. I mean, Shovel and Kim thought they were working with Scott, but again, that's not the case anymore. Shovel and Kim are kind of on their own right now. At least that's what it looks like. That might change though. Party in the HOH room. Everyone's just having a good time talking with one another. Ooh, Tiffany, make those deals. I actually think PewDiePie and Tiffany are really good friends because PewDiePie and Preston Plays were previously working with Tiffany, so I wouldn't be shocked if whatever move PewDiePie decides to make this week, he includes Tiffany within that. Which is another reason why he worked with Vixella to save Tiffany for the week, because he's good allies with her. Wow, like everyone is up here. This is so weird. It's like the actual show. Oh my goodness. So Kim's doing a really good job of wiggling herself back into these alliances because she knew she was on the outs, and so she's got to do some work. And then we have Shovel and PewDiePie talking out here, talking some strategy, talking some game. I don't know what Shovel's gonna try and do, but she needs to be careful because her and Jacksepticeye are a big target in this house now because they are a duo. And then while they're trying to have like an intense conversation, Preston Plays is just back here dancing. Oh, this is awkward. This is really awkward for Shovel. Not like she was, you know, trying to save herself in this game or anything. No big deal, Preston, right? No big deal. No big deal. Wow, they are all like staying up here and just talking. This is so rare. I've never seen them do this before. Like, all just like chill and hang out in the HOH bedroom. Shovel Girl, you're gonna have to put in some work if you want to stay safe. Because Vixella played her cards last night, and that did not help you out at all. She just really has to hope that the rest of the house guests don't feel negatively towards her. And Tiffany is so lucky that she was safe last week because, ooh, everyone thought she was leaving. Everyone did. And that crazy move by Vixella saved her and got Parker Games out. And Parker Games was kind of a floater in this game. He didn't really do anything big in the game, didn't really make a target out of himself, and I think that's why Vixella wanted him out. Because even though Tiffany's a bigger target, that means more people are gonna focus Tiffany and not on Vixella. Now, obviously that might change now because of the big move that Vixella made, so we'll have to see. Oh, this is just wrong. What is happening here? What is this? Ew. This is like, I don't know if this is wrong, this is right. Will I get banned on YouTube for this? Wow, everyone has been Preston in this situation before. Everyone's got their back turned and they're like in a circle of sorts, talking with each other and dancing. And there's just that one guy that's just kind of sitting out here by himself dancing. He's like, yeah, I'm part of this group, I'm included. Let me just look around a little bit. Yeah, totally. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, what's happening? Oh, that's wrong. That's gross. Huh, this is interesting. So 8 of the people are out here dancing, but where's Shovel at? Shovel's just by herself up here in the HOH room. Why is she doing this? Shovel, you gotta be out there if you wanna keep yourself safe. Maybe she just feels embarrassed by the fact that half those people just turned on her and she's afraid. I don't blame her. But Kim's out there doing what she needs to do. Shovel, you need to do the same thing. Everyone is just in a party mood and they're like dancing to this weird classical music. And I'm just gonna allow it because, you know what? Reasons. So while everyone's dancing and talking with each other, it's time to show off some of the amazing art that you guys have sent using the hashtag YTBB. Look at some of this stuff. Like, guys, I cannot stress this enough. You guys are so talented when it comes to art. These just keep getting better and better and better, and I'm just so glad that YouTuber Big Brother can help inspire you to make these types of drawings and these types of artwork. And again, you guys can also tag me in stuff on Instagram if you don't have a Twitter. So you can use the hashtag YTBB, or you can also use just like tagging me in the photo on Instagram and I should get it. So just let me know, guys. Thank you so much for all the support on the series. And thank you again for all this amazing art. People have been doing a really good job of talking to Cutie Pie and getting their relationships up. It was pretty much in the middle at the beginning of today's episode, and a few people have already started to climb up on his relationship totem and work with him and make some deals. So this nomination ceremony should be really interesting. Now, one thing that I am noticing is people are getting their relationships up really, really fast because of this music. I may have to take the stereo out, just because, like, look at this. People's relationships are just going up and skyrocketing like crazy. So, sadly, I am gonna have to get rid of this because it's gonna cause people to become friends far too quickly. Sorry guys, you gotta make friends and become friends with people the old-fashioned way and just talk to each other. Rip the stereo, 2016 to 2016. I wonder how Skelly Bear is doing in this entire situation. You doing good, Skelly Bear? Skelly Bear's doing all right. Skelly Bear is doing all right. But you can tell that she misses Parker Games. Like, oof, that ship. I'm so sad that it doesn't exist anymore. And there's Shovel, yet again, standing by herself away from the group. Shovel, get yourself together, girlfriend. You can't stay safe if you don't do anything. Ooh, Kim, what are you cooking? Those look burnt. Those look really burnt. What are you doing, Kim? What is that? Grill hamburgers. Oh, wait, those are good quality? Girl, those look like they were charred black. Ooh, now we got Vixella talking with Cutie Pie. Make those deals, mama. You lured him in with one deal, can't she make another one? And then Tiffany's like, ooh, let me get up on this. How you doing? How the both of y'all doing? It is great to see all of the house guests working together and sitting with each other. No, Jack. Jack, you cannot eat that. No, you are a have-not this week. Aw, but he sat next to his girl Shovel. That's so cute. They're so adorable together. All right, if you're hungry, mister, you can grab a quick meal. Ooh, Jack's flirty, and he was sitting next to Shovel. Ooh, that shit, though. Amy Lee, stop. What are you... Ugh. These people... Amy Lee is the worst at this. She sneaks in so much food, it's bad. No, you get oatmeal, Missy. So Preston's lately been impressing me with his social game and also with his challenge prowess. He has been almost winning so many different competitions. He won the first veto of this show. He has nearly won HOH, I think, 2 times now, or at least 1 time, and he's nearly won another veto once before. Like, Preston Plays is not someone you want to sleep on. He is someone that could potentially take this game. The only reason I say that is because I see a lot of people in the comment section rooting for everyone else, except for Preston and possibly PewDiePie. So these are the 2 people that I think have the least amount of support, but they're people that you definitely don't want to underestimate. They could easily win. Aw, so it looks like Preston and Shovel have made amends of some sort. Preston's like, sorry girl, I had to vote for you. I had no choice. I was stuck in a situation and I had to vote for your boy Parker. I'm sorry, Shovel. But then again, Parker and Shovel weren't the best of friends. I think it's more of the fact that Tiffany didn't get out because Tiffany and Shovel aren't the best of friends. Again, we have more people talking in the HOH room. This has been happening a lot lately, and it should scare a few people in the house. I hope they're prepared because tomorrow's the nomination ceremony and 2 of them are going up on the block. So as everyone's talking with one another, I think it's time to reveal who you guys voted for in the community poll to win the care package for this week. Now, the care package was to give someone an advantage in the veto competition. And that person is Tiffany. Congratulations, IS Cupquake. You have won the care package for this week. That does mean that you are going to be competing in the veto competition no matter what on Friday's episode. And she's going to get an advantage in that veto competition, so she's more likely to win it. So basically, she has a better advantage at staying safe this week. We'll have to see if she gets nominated by PewDiePie. I don't think it's going to happen, but you never know. This HOH room is popping tonight. Like, everyone and their mother wants to talk with each other. And Amy Lee's just had enough of it. She is just tired. She's getting her some sleep, while Skelly Bear just looks on at her with vengeance. Do y'all really want to have this conversation right as PewDiePie is trying to fall asleep? You don't want to anger the HOH, I'm just saying. Now, this is intriguing because Kim and Scott, I feel like, are good friends with PewDiePie, and whoever PewDiePie decides is the target this week, they would vote with PewDiePie. And I have a sneaking suspicion that PewDiePie is going to make a big move tomorrow. Again, I don't look at the relationships that each of the Sims have with each other until the actual nomination ceremony happens, so we'll have to find out. Good morning, Vixella. Ooh, she's like woke up in the morning and she's like, I need some water. You are so thirsty. All right, I hope the house guests are ready because it is time for the nomination ceremony. All right, everyone, it's time for the nomination ceremony. Congrats once again to PewDiePie. You have won the power of head of household, which does give you the power to nominate 2 people for eviction. Okay, so PewDiePie, please let the contestants know who you've chosen to nominate. And the first person on the nomination block is... Ooh, Shovel. PewDiePie, please let the contestants know who the second person is that you've nominated for eviction. Wow, Jacksepticeye. PewDiePie has nominated you, Shovel, and you, Jacksepticeye, mostly because you are a pair in this house, and that is dangerous. He knows that you guys are a huge target, and his main target in this house right now is Shovel. Shovel, you've made a few alliances back in the day. Those have blown up in your face, and he doesn't know if you have his best interest at heart. So Shovel, you're the main target this week, but will she get out? We'll have to find out in Friday's episode of YouTuber Big Brother. Things are gonna get crazy, especially because in Friday's episode of Big Brother, there will be a double eviction. After this entire week's over, we're gonna go through an entire week of Big Brother in one episode. It's gonna be crazy, it's gonna be intense. 2 people will be evicted on Friday, and I hope you're excited for the ride. Thank you guys for all of the support, and I'll see you guys Friday with that crazy, crazy twist-filled episode. And until then, stay awesome, stay beautiful, you lovely people. Bye-bye. Outro music. Ba-ba-da-na-na-na-na-na. Outro music. That sounds somewhat similar to the intro. Ba-da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Yeah.